Greetings, United Rogue Overwatch. Welcome to some more Season 1 action. I believe it's the last Season 1 game we have for Emerald, which is going to be Nashville versus Montreal.
Last week one game, not season one game, but yeah.
Last week 1 game, my bad. I just woke up. It's all good.
Just woke up. Yeah, earlier this week we saw New York Insomnia versus Las Vegas Tyrant went 3-0 to Insomnia. Storm, do you have any comments on that game?
You know, it happens.
Sure.
It was our second time playing. We didn't have our main roster, so it happens.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You guys started to look good at the end, but other match this week was Maui Ancients versus Pittsburgh Phantoms, same 3-0. And I mean, Vancouver had a bye, but tonight we are watching Nashville Legends versus Montreal Stags.
Let's see if we can see not a 3-0. Let's see if these teams can go at it a little bit more.
I want to see 4 maps not from a tie. I want to see at least both teams get a win on a map, and I think we are picking our map first. Did we already do the coin flip for who's picking map and who's doing hero ban? Like it's looking that Lijiang Tower is going to be a first map.
Classic. My personal favorite map on the map pool.
I mean, yeah. Wait, did we even do the coin flip? Nashville won the coin flip? Okay. And did they pick Lijiang, or am I just fake newsing?
I'm not sure. I think they're just putting that on as a default.
Yes. Saucepan is on Nashville, so
correct.
I trust their word in chat. And Montreal is gonna get first ban. We'll have to see what that comes out as.
I would have to assume that a Farah ban comes in at some point. Marked up being notorious in United Rogue Overwatch for the Farah. Went crazy on Houston last year.
Marked up
or last
currently
season.
Rocking. You guys can't see the player lobby, but it looks like Montreal has a coordinated profile picture of, what is that, ducks? Nashville has 4 people correct, marked up being the odd one out with that far profile pic. So and there it is.
And there it is.
Montreal Stags banned the Farah. But I mean, like yes, they banned the Farah immediately, and she is good on Lijiang, but I mean,
I don't mind it here. I think if you're going to ban Farah on a map, it probably should be Lijiang.
Yeah, there's like 2 very small points. That Gardens point, that market. It's definitely a strong farm map. I don't think you can kind of play it on the indoor map, but I think it's fine. But I'm just like, I think it's a little bit of jumping the gun, and you can see if it really is a problem to your team, but we'll have to see. Other ban from
who
Nashville ban.
Nashville banned, yeah.
They haven't said it yet.
I keep wanting to say Vancouver because they have the Vancouver Titans profile picture of it. I know this isn't Vancouver in my head.
Nashville. Where's that? Nashville's Tennessee, I think.
Nashville's in Tennessee, yep.
Yeah. How many Nashvilles are in the US? Let's see.
And it looks like Nashville's banning Booger Bear.
Banning Booger Bear.
A little bit of pregame banner.
Banning.
We're all having fun here.
Banning Booger Bear. Actually,
Booger Bear's gonna have to sit out
what
this map.
does Booger Bear play?
Booger Bear is the tank player for right now, as far as I know. Yep.
So
he has a wrecking ball. He has Ryan. He has, but Ryan is probably the main pick. Ryan's probably who they're going to be playing.
Yeah, but I'd be curious to see. I mean, I don't know entirely what Nashville's planning to roll up on, other than not the Farah, but.
Well, yeah, but Marked Up can play.
Actually, no. Saucepan said Juno ban. So
and Saucepan has banned Juno on the on their side. So the bans are Farah and Juno for this map. I'm not really sure if that's just a general ban or a target ban. It's pretty obvious the Farah is a target ban. I'm not sure about the other one because I'm not really sure if Dill or Big Green specialize in Juno. Looks like it's what we're going to be going in here.
Yeah, we're finally going. Starting at, I think we're starting at Gardens, but that might be completely wrong.
Yep.
And it's just 10 seconds until we see what these teams might actually be rolling out on.
Oh, Ramir. Dead Inside on Sombra. Guna on Torb. Okay.
I think I'm lucky.
Zen, Big Green on Lucio.
Torb is seeming very, or rather strong right now with the perk patch.
True.
Like that automatic reload on Overclock, and
to be honest, I think Torb was starting to look good before even the perk patch.
Definitely.
He was starting to look pretty good, but the perk Overwatch kind of, increased his stocks a little bit.
Ooh,
and Mark also swapping Tormir Rammir. Interesting.
This Zen Lucio seems
this Zen Lucio seems very scary, especially with the amount of damage that Nashville's going to be putting out. Dead Inside on a flank here. Marked Up goes down to half. So does Dave. There are a couple people on that Nashville side. They're very low, but no, doesn't seem like Montreal's really going to pick up on that. And Saucepan takes out Dill.
Dill just goes for an off angle and gets cooked by Saucepan.
They have Sombra low, or not Sombra. They have Macho low, comes back to get healed, and now here they come. Knowing they've got the player advantage, and Peach Crips able to take the tank out, but they trade tanks.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like much else is happening here, though.
Forces Fran.
Oh, and Dead Inside ends up falling, and that's a very late kill, an unfortunate stagger. Oh, Guna falling really low, and with the Zen Lucio not really having much as far as supports, but that health pack there.
Yeah.
And the turret bounces off of the railing, not exactly
Big Green has already built beat, and it's an aggro beat in.
Here we go.
Saucepan might
Let's see
pop
if anything comes from it. Yep, there's the overclock. Looking low though. I think if you're Saucepan, you want that ulti back. That felt a little bit late.
Saucepan just Ajaxed completely. Just popped it and died.
Yeah, I think the fight was a little bit too far away. If you're Saucepan there, you want that back. Now Booger Bear taking really aggressive space here.
Yeah, very aggressive even without the support line, because the support line just respawned and getting back now.
And it looks like Big Green is swapping to the Kiriko after the Lucio.
Nashville does have 4 ults ready, but I mean it's even ults across the board. It's Overclock versus Kitsune Rush are the only 2 missing.
And here comes a Kitsune Rush. But that's a big Torbolt. That's gonna completely just cut off that Kitsune Rush on the side of Nashville.
Yeah, marked
And
up.
now it's just cleanup. Not really sure if the Ram ult was necessary, but
Yeah,
you know,
that one,
it
like,
happens. He'll build it
I
back.
mean, yeah, if
You still have Zen ult. You still have EMP here.
yeah, if Nashville kited that, then I mean maybe the Ram ult would have been good, but I mean, still,
I mean, they kind of
ooh,
tried. Oh wait, that's a really early
dies
kill,
first.
and that takes Trank off the board as well. But
Yeah,
Big Green, even though, as far
Dead
as I know,
inside
he just
EMP.
swapped. He almost has.
Dead inside CMP cleans up 3.
It's actually such a huge EMP
Jesus.
from Dead Inside right there,
And it's just
and
marked
everybody's
up
gonna
last.
fall. That might have been last. That could have been last fight here for Montreal to take this point.
Pretty
After
sure
going
that
down
is.
an early 60%, it's gonna be real close.
There's no speed, and they're
And
pushing
Booger Bear
super
poking up.
aggressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's gonna be it. Booger Bear falling, but despite that, not able to find their way. Nashville not able to find their way back to the point, and that's going to be point 1 for Montreal.
Dill not only died with trance at like that second to last fight, died very early, but when Booger Bear is stepping up to hold aggressive, Booger Bear doesn't even get the trance. Dill saves it. Dill saves it for next round.
I think he what?
Maybe Booger Bear was a little bit too aggressive, but like, come on,
I
Dill,
mean,
just
at that
pop
point, you're
it
just
early.
trying to get up there. You're just trying to get up there, trying to waste their time, body block them a little bit.
yeah. I mean,
And Dead Inside pulling out the Lightning McQueen quotes. He's locking in.
seeing the Cassidy from Saucepan over the Sojourn. Uh,
I like it.
Montreal's comp staying the exact same.
Cassidy
they
is
did-
definitely going to help out a little bit with the Sombra.
Yeah, they didn't mention it in that last
Oh.
round, but I mean, let's focus on the fight. I'll mention it after point is capped.
That was a
Saucepan
big,
just went off.
a big
was
early pick.
really low. Can't get okay.
And Booger
cap
Bear's
the
just
point.
in there. Booger Bear's in there.
Thank you, Guna.
Is he gonna? Booger Bear. Oh, able to get the health pack actually.
Yeah, that's big.
And Ramacha really low in the corner.
Peach Crisp should die. Yeah, Peach Crisp
Falls,
does
yes.
die.
It was looking really low for a second there, though. That was scary. So was Booger Bear, but Booger Bear managed to yoink the health pack at the last second.
Yeah, we didn't actually mention it. I just completely missed it last point. But after that fast beat engage by Big Green, like the first ult, that actually gave the Stags the point flip to cap the point. They actually swapped to the Kiri, and that actually did very good work for them.
Yeah, they swapped to the Kiri and like were almost built up to rush in like one fight. It was crazy. Oh, but this is gonna be a
Speaking of
big
big
ult coming out here from Booger
Green,
Bear.
Big Green
This is actually so
dies
huge.
first, but Booger Bear ops just swings on people. Jesus.
That was a very, very big annihilation coming out from Booger Bear, able to cover for his support dying early and takes out the entirety of Nashville.
Yeah.
And Marked Up falls really early.
Wait.
He's not looking very comfortable out there, not on that far.
I think that was a genuine fall off the map. Like the Ram vortex
Oh,
was
maybe,
at the
it
spawn
might
door,
have been.
and Marked Up just walks to Marked Up gets caught up.
Nashville pushing up on the left side, not trying to take their chances, pushing up that choke, and I like this idea. Here comes the high noon, here comes the Trank, we're all pressing Q here.
Double supportal from the side of Nashville.
Booger Bear trying to fight for as long as he can, doesn't quite get up to that 99%, but they're really close.
Yeah,
And they have
3 ults
Kirika
used.
and yep. They still
God,
have Torbjorn ult, probably gonna save that for the Kirika ult if I had to guess, which is coming up real
Yeah.
soon here. They have EMP, they have their own Molten Core as well.
Yeah.
Let's see where Montreal tries. It looks like Montreal's going to try and take this up where
Yeah, they're
Nashville
going
did.
the server side.
We've got a turret on though. That's still. I don't think that's ever not going to be strange.
Duplicate
And as we
Kitsune
guess, here it
Rush.
comes, but it's not. Peach Grip is ulting. Dead Inside falls to the Molten Core as well. And it looks like this is just going to be Dave falling to the Molten Core super late. And now Booger Bear just has to try and run here.
I mean, that was 2 ults for 2 ults. You couldn't ask for
and he's able to
anything
get
more.
out.
They're still getting more.
This is not what you want to see if you're on the side of Montreal. This is some big staggers, not able to regroup and reset. Booger Bear getting up to that ulti. Dead Inside has been holding on to this EMP for quite a while. Well,
Yeah.
there's a really funky Torb turret up there in the corner.
Up.
And here comes Dead Inside. He's probably going to be looking for the EMP, but he wasn't able to get it. He was slowed down by the Cassidy. Or this Cassidy is going to fall, and this Kiriko too as well. And that's going to be a big fight win for Montreal here.
Booger Bear just goes aggro sometimes. Like, I don't... Booger Bear just starts walking at people.
Hey, if it works, it works. And Montreal's going to take map 1 here.
Yeah, that was a clean 2-0 Lijiang. Even though the point flipped a lot into the favor of... God, I'm so bad with team names.
Nashville.
Nashville, yeah. Even though it flipped into... Like, it was pretty much a 100 to 100 both points,
Yeah,
but...
that was close.
Clean 2-0. I guess that's... The only fight that matters is the last one.
True, very true. At the end of the day, that's how it is. And Montreal able to come out as victors on Lijiang. So now I'm curious to see where Montreal goes from here, because they can't ban Far anymore.
Yeah, they can't ban Para. Marked Up.
So Marked Up is going to have access to his main, his very terrifying main character.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how Guna and Dead Inside handle this, if they pull out the hit scan or if they choose to just like ignore it and play fast.
Well, I think Sombra isn't too bad of a pick. You just have to be really careful to dance around those fire rockets, avoiding the splash damage and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on what Guna's hero pool is as far as DPS, because I know them mostly as a support player.
And it's interesting to see them on the DPS. Big Green looked fantastic.
True, Big Green played very, very, very well. I believe...
Sub coming in. Tracer Eraser might get subbed in. That would be for the side of Nashville.
Nashville, yep. That is true. We could see them come in. It looks like Nashville is opting to pick map.
And they picked Saravasa.
So taking the flashpoint out early.
I think that's incredibly good for the Pharah. Like, if you're planning to play around your DPS and their like hero pool, I think having a Pharah player on Saravasa with like all the tight point chokes is just incredibly good for you.
Also, Big Green was a part of that dominant Houston team last season, so definitely able to expect good things from him, and he definitely delivered in that game, map 1.
Are there any other Houston players in this lobby right now?
Piper was on that team.
Oh yeah,
Marked
that's
Up
right.
was on that team, and Big Green was on that team. I don't think there's anybody else here that was on that team. Yeah, they did a good job of splitting it. We did a good job of splitting up that Houston crew for the most part. That team was terrifying.
Damn. And first hero ban is coming out.
MTL
Montreal
bans Venture.
banning.
That's definitely a target ban. Saucepan known to pull out the Venture quite a bit.
Saucepan known to pull out the Venture. Just
Mhm.
by watching that last map, I wouldn't have said that. I mean, Saucepan was playing pretty much entire Sojourn cast,
Mhm.
just like hard hit scan. And is that a targeted? A little bit
It could
targeted
be.
towards Big
It
Green.
could be. Big Green definitely playing a very strong character there.
And
And I'm
that
pretty
is the
sure
man,
that's one of the
Jericho.
characters. I'm pretty sure that's one of the characters that he played in that dominant Houston run. So doesn't surprise me to see that here. Although I believe he has a Juno, so we could see, we're probably going to see the Juno come out, especially on Servasa where speed is very important.
And I did just remember that Juno was banned last map.
Correct.
Saucepan
So that also could have
Saucepan
been.
targeting.
That also
Big
that is
Green.
very. It is entirely possible that was also a target ban. I believe we're going in very, very, very soon. It looks like everybody's ready, and here we go, map 2. Looks like we have the same. We also have the same rosters, which is important to point out here.
Yeah, even though Tracer Racer came into the
Racer
lobby
is here.
for Nashville, we didn't actually
they're
see.
opting-
It's still Saucepan marked up.
Yep, opting to stick with the tried and true Booger Bear sticking on the Ramacha. Peach Crisp under the Junker Queen. I like this. I love a little bit of Junker Queen gameplay. Marked up on the far as we predicted. Piper on Juno, Dave on Ana. Big Green opting to go with the Ana. So Montreal running a speedless comp here.
Yeah, speedless comp.
However,
kind of a bit weird in 2025.
I feel like as far as speed goes, the only characters that really truly hard benefit from it on that team would probably be Ramatra and Ana.
I mean, that's still
Torb gets the movement speed boost on his E, and Sombra's just kind of always moving.
Always moving. Oh, quick pause came out.
Who died?
Don't know if that's a DC
Who got
or.
DDoS? Oh. And Piper is the unlucky victim.
Piper's no more. I don't actually know if we restart lobby because it's so soon into the round that it would kind of be unfortunate if first Vice is just chilling. Gone.
Zeke forgot to pay the internet bill, it would appear.
Yeah, I mean...
Target yeah.
Yeah. Nashville tried to target ban Booger Bear earlier this match.
That is true. Nashville did try to target ban Booger Bear earlier, so this could possibly be a rebuttal to that. They banned Kiri, not us.
Yeah, and we're just waiting to see what happens.
That Booger guy.
If any of Nashville has contact with Piper.
Yeah, this does feel a bit long for just a disconnect, unless
it's a
their Overwatch is just being slow.
Down. Whole computer going down. Saucepan says she's on her way back, so
yeah, we do have Piper confirmed to be on their way back.
They shouldn't have to forfeit this map, I'm pretty sure, unless. Yeah.
It's just waiting for internet to boot. Get some Subway.
Now we play a game of how many people would I need to bribe in order to be dubbed into this match right now? Like how much money do I need to spend? Cool.
Put me in. Let me cast while playing. That'd be funny. Still waiting on Piper. I mean, as far as supports go, Big Green, definitely one of the better ones in the league. Can play a very wide variety of characters, which is why I'm surprised to not see the Juno out here. Piper was on Juno, so Nashville's rotations are definitely going to be a lot faster. Plus, they're just going to be able to get in and out a bit quicker than Montreal will. I do have to say that definitely can play on a flank.
I do have to say that I think I rather dislike Montreal's comp. Like, they target ban the Pharah first map, and then they pick, like, Ram, which is sort of stationary, no speed boost in Ana Zen, and Torb. So everything hinges on how much value Marked Up gets on this Pharah. And Marked Up can just, like, absolutely tear everything up. I think Piper has rejoined this lobby.
Correct.
So,
and Marked Up has shown that he can do it on this map as well. So I guess we'll see. I feel like Dead Inside is probably going to be on Pharah duties here, and it looks like we are going back in.
Yeah. First fight might
Piper
be a little bit
scuffed. And Dead Inside on the back line is able to jump Dave, but misses the virus and isn't able to get much before falling.
He's doing the rare junking.
Oh, Booker Bear falling really low. Junker Queen goes crazy with the perks. Like, this character is nuts.
Yeah, the full 100% heal on the axe swing one. I think that's a level 3, but that one goes insane. Yes.
And Dead Inside still doing his thing, being annoying. Saucepan falls really low, but Booger Bear falls. There's not really going to be much that they can do. Oh, Dead Inside didn't have Translocator back. He only has 1 second. He's in a very sticky situation. And instead of going for the health pack, he's just going to try and go for Piper and just rely on that passive healing. Oh, and Saucepan's gonna find him and keep him down. Booger Bear swapping on to the Zarya.
Yeah,
which I like for the Pharah.
I mean, it's still like rather stationary. Like, yes, you get energy, but you also just like take spam and have a limited range with that beam.
Nah, Zarya's a new dive character. Haven't you? Well, not.
Good luck diving
not
when
exactly
you're
the
dead.
plan there, but. And Dead Inside trying to mark this Pharah, but struggling a little bit, and Nashville's going to take that first point.
Yeah.
Didn't really feel like Montreal had a super coordinated fight there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dave falling super low.
Dave gets.
And that's going to be
picked.
That's going to be a pick between. So if there was any time for Montreal to push their advantage, it's right now, and it looks like we have a nano orb on the screen.
What? That's so far away.
They were
you can waste like 3 more seconds, and it already fades.
And it's already gone.
Dead Inside
I kind of want to know if that was a misclick because that didn't feel.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They got first pick and they just
Haven't really done much with it. And now Nashville coming up on a lot of ultis.
Yeah. Guna's getting pushed out. Oh.
Oh, but Peach Crisp falls.
Peach Crisp, weird. Let's see if it
Peach Crisp
happens
puts up a
again.
little bit, and now Montreal looking for another push. Booger Bear falling low and is gonna fall. No tanks. But it looks like Montreal has this pretty well under control here.
You know, Nashville did have the ults to fight that. Like, they do have
They
5
definitely
right
did.
now, but I mean, they chose not, and it's 5 versus 3 on ults.
Yeah.
Gonna
Now
have to see
it's
a
all about
strong
if they can
response.
rotate, their ultis properly. If they can, this can turn from having this point to being very bad. And here comes
Kind of
the
far,
Juno ulti entry. Feels a little bit early. Oh, here comes marked up ulti, but the Trank is going to completely neutralize it. Here comes another ulti. That's 3 ults on the side of Nashville. Juno is going to fall.
Oh,
However,
that
Peach
was
Crisp is going to fall, and that was a very, very, very expensive fight for Nashville.
that was rather
Saucepan-
unclean.
Yeah, Saucepan trying his best to get as many as he can, got 2, but wasn't able to get the rest. And Nashville all of a sudden goes from every ulti down to just 2 ultis, and
Yeah.
Montreal coming up on Grav, Nano, and EMP. So definitely on the ult economy side of things, Montreal is looking very solid here.
I would have expected the JQ ult to get ripped immediately once that trans was forced out.
Yeah,
Just
I was
cut through
thinking,
at some bait. But I mean, Peachcraft tried to just like hit everyone, and it was too late. Marked Up had already died, and yeah, 3 ults were wasted.
you know, I'm curious to see if Booger Bear maybe tries to hold on to this grab to combo it with a Torval, but we do have Nano coming out.
We could just
He
see
has
Grav
hot charge,
hit 2
so he can
people.
definitely get a lot of, and we do have a Grav coming out and EMP as well, and that's a big
Grav
combo
EMP.
there. Ooh, but Saucepan takes out Deadenside. This fight is
It's
one.
done. Piper
Piper
jumped off.
decides to fall off, and yeah, I feel
Saucepan
like
might
the
get
Saucepan was very low.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good nano grab.
But did you need to burn 2 ults for that? I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
the
not
Nano
sure.
grab
I'm
was
not sure if the
fine.
Nano. I'm not sure if the Nano needed to be used. He was low, but he did have another bubble to burn. So I'm not really sure I like that. The Grav EMP was very, very solid though. I like that a lot. Inside, looking to flank, just being kind of annoying right now. Booger Bear does take out Peach Crisp, so that's going to make this fight a lot harder for Nashville to
they're
win.
just
And
disengaging.
it looks like they're just going to back up here. Oh, and Denside doesn't take into account that the Ramattra is going to be coming back from spawn and falls.
God, it's just the little things with perks that I just see. Oh, never mind, we're in fight.
Oh, Booger Bear falls really early. Guna
Crisp
down.
down
Peach
first
Crisp
again.
does fall though. But
yeah,
it looks like it's just going to be cleanup.
Support
Yep.
cleanup.
They did get to 99 though. And Big Green does get staggered a little bit. He's going to be a little slow coming back.
Yeah,
but
it's just the little
overall,
things
it's
with
all
this.
good.
It's just the little things, like seeing a Torb turret on a wall, or like seeing
Yeah.
the disruptor shot from Sojourn just
I-
like sticking to someone. Just
I don't
slightly
think
weird
I've ever-
things that catch my eyes.
I don't think I'm ever going to get used to seeing Torb turrets on walls and ceilings. I just don't think that's ever going to be a thing.
But the fight is here now.
Looks like we have a Nano Ramattra. But there's not really anybody for the Nano Ramattra to target. Oh, but does force Trank at a Dill, but Peach Crisp is purple. But nobody's really looking. Marked Up comes around and gets a big rocket barrage. Gonna take down 2. Saucepan's gonna fall. Booger Bear not too far behind. And Dill is also going to fall, and that's a full team kill.
Yeah, that's another point going the way of Nashville. They kind of
So
got
Nashville
stomped then.
on match point now. And we have Juno ult and Ramatra ult on the side of Nashville. We have EMP coming up. We have Nano. We have a Molten Core on the side of Montreal. And Montreal also coming close up to a grab, which we could see a grab. Oh, who's that really low behind?
Goes
Inside
down.
falls.
Had EMP, could have EMP'd engaged.
Oh, and,
full team
that's actually a really big sleep coming out from Big Green. It's gonna possibly save Booger Bear, and that's a big
Trying
Nano.
to fight with Nano.
But Booger Bear opting to play a more passive.
Dead Inside is already back?
Yeah. He's back and he's doing his thing. But here comes the Peach Crisp. Oh, but that's a big grab, the trap 2 from Booger Bear.
Oh, and the grab pulled them into the Torb Fire.
Yeah. And that's a really big flip from Montreal. They got out out that Ramble.
They were gaining progress for like a lot of that fight, so they're already up to 40%.
And we have a we're really close to another Trank on the side of Montreal, and we still have that EMP that can help shut down some of these others. Oh, but Booger Bear gets slapped, antied. The bubble immediately has to come out, but he doesn't have another one to protect himself coming out. But Peach Crisp is gonna fall. Peach Crisp pushed up so far. Their team seemed to be looking back at the Sombra, but
I mean, it's a trade technically, but I think Nashville got the worst end of it.
yeah, I would rather have my Ramatra rather than dealing with the Sombra here.
And
That's tough.
Nashville isn't even gonna touch. There's no one to touch.
Yeah,
The other side
I
of the
think
map.
it's better for them to
This marked up
just
cutoff.
try it and get out.
Oh, marked up.
Oh, Dead Inside is going to fall again, but you know that's kind of just how Sombra is.
These trades. What are these trades?
Do take out
I
Marked
don't
Up.
understand these
What's
trades.
happening?
Like marked up completely in. Dave might get caught. Nah, Sleep comes out. Dave should escape. Although they're choosing to stay in this room.
Oh, and that's a big
I guess
hack.
funneling them with the Pharah. Maybe it works.
Yeah, the Pharah also has ulti, so that's very dangerous sticking in that little room. Because if Pharah wants, Pharah can kind of just ulti here, and it looks like he's going to be looking for it. But Booger Bear takes out 2.
Inverse concussion. Booger Bear gets 3.
Oh,
It's a 2v2
he's gonna
right
take
now.
out Marked Up,
Still
though.
tanking deep. Tanking DPS.
Oh, Dead Inside able to finish that off, and they flip the point.
Going on to Booger Bear.
Oh,
EMP committed.
And Dead Inside just committing the EMP is able to take them out, and Booger Bear lives on 5 health. And that's actually very big on the side of on Dead Inside. Dead Inside has the heal hack, so he was able to help out Booger Bear there and give him that little bit of extra help they needed to secure that point.
Like I'm going to
build out.
I'm going to rant on Den Sides holding EMP. Like there has been no EMP team fights at all. But I mean,
there was one. There was one where they did grab EMP.
Yeah, like the very start, or like second or third point. But he has had it for so much longer, and they're. Oh no, that
was such a big sleep from Big Green. And it looks like Nashville's gonna lose here after going up 2-1. Montreal able to flip this.
Yeah, very staggered on these last 2 points.
Peach Crisp on the Doomfist to try and touch, but it's gonna be for naught. And they're gonna fall. That was some big plays from Montreal coming out, especially towards the end there. And they're gonna be able to take the map. That was big. And they go up 2-0. Booger Bear with some pretty good. I like the Zarya. I don't think I've seen too much of the Booger Bear Zarya. Yeah, this was clutch.
This is the fight turn.
Able to trade out 3 for 2 on the marked up ulti. And then gives and then stalls for enough time for Dead Inside to come back and help clean up the the Farah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know. Like the Farah play was fine, but just Montreal did not care.
And no, Montreal coming out swinging.
Yeah,
I don't
coming
think
as
I feel like a lot of people didn't really expect that from them, but they're looking good.
yeah, they're looking very good. I think it's like it doesn't feel coordinated, and that's the thing that's getting me. But it's working. These somber for someone else trades are kind of doing work. They're at least
Yeah.
like buying time for actual ult fights to turn up, and then when those ult fight comes, it's Nano Grav, it's Grav Torval, it's Torval and like something else. You have Trance thrown in there, and they just win fights that matter.
And then there's also the moments where we saw Peach Crisp push up, and then Denside's distracting, and the entirety of the team, except for Peach Crisp, turns around to look at the Sombra, and all of a sudden Peach Crisp is down, and it's a fight win for Montreal. So it's like Denside, although he's dying a lot, is putting in a lot of work on this Sombra, and I think that needs to be pointed out here. There's a lot of work being put in on this Sombra.
Saucepan deciding not to have map, but instead choosing to ban.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Sombra ban here.
Probably, yeah. I'm taking like it's definitely a Sombra ban.
And Guna's Torb has also been pretty good as well. I've never seen it personally, so I wasn't sure what to expect. But honestly, all Montreal overall has been really solid, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't know if there's like any like truly standout players. Like Booger Bear is getting a lot and putting in a lot of work, but seems like everyone's just kind of just doing their job. And
Yep, Big Green's had some big sleeps. The Nano,
actually,
some
yes.
of the Nanos have been a little bit
that-
suspect, but Big Green has had some big plays aside from that.
Big Green has been landing a lot of sleeps onto Peach.
And they've been big
Just
sleeps too,
shutting
because
down pushes
they've been really, really, really saving Booger Bear's behind.
And looks like Booger Bear is sending us to King's Row. Scrim's Row, if you
Love
will.
that. We love a little bit of Scrim's
We didn't see
Row.
the classic Li Zhang into King's Row, but we did see Ilios and King's Row. Curious about
Now
these
I'm
hero
curious to see if the
bans.
Reinhardt. I'm curious to see if the Reinhardt comes out for Booger Bear.
We haven't seen Reinhardt at all. We've seen a lot of Ram. I will say we've seen a lot of Ram. Map one
And
was
Booger Bear's
basically
Ram has been putting in the
entirely
works as well.
Ram. Yeah, but I will see. We will see if gentlemen's agreements.
And it looks like Tracer Eraser is coming in for Dave here. So we do have a swap as far as the rosters. Tracer Eraser is in for Dave on the support.
On the side of Nashville.
Yep. Oh, I see Bonaparte already calling me out in chat. Nah, man, I didn't get to pick that. That wasn't entirely on me. You can't put that on me, buddy. I would have gone King's Row. Nah, he's mad because we didn't go Scrim's Row in the Las Vegas.
Oh, you guys went
match.
to Midtown.
Yep.
I mean, nah, I won't say that.
So it looks like Saucepan is
Somber ban.
deciding to defend first, and Somber ban, as we expected.
Yeah. Somber ban. Is it really worth it on King's Row? I mean, maybe. I didn't think it would
Sombra
be.
everywhere. I think Sombra everywhere is kind of just a threat. So I can definitely understand this, and they want to get a little bit of momentum. And if they can get this map win, that's going to really, really contribute to that. But Dead Inside definitely not only a Sombra player. It's definitely his best hero, but he has a Genji, he has a Sojourn, he can play quite a few heroes. So
Have we seen Dead Inside play anything else?
no,
This
not
match?
not this match. He's been Sombra only.
Sombra only for 2 maps. What does that do to a person? Do we need to study this?
Yeah, we might. There might need to be a study on this.
Montreal bans Lucio.
That's interesting, actually. I think Tracer Racer has been playing quite a bit of Lucio recently, so that could be what that's for.
That's fair.
And we're going in.
I wonder
Going
if we
into
are
good
going to
old
see
England.
a
Land
gentleman's
of beans and
agreement.
toast.
No Ramatra.
Land of beans and toast, tea and crumpets.
It's not real. The UK isn't real. You can't
Yeah, the UK,
make me.
UK
You
does not exist.
cannot make me.
And we do
Booger
have
Bear.
the Reinhardt coming out from Booger Bear and Peach Crisp onto the Zarya, which is generally considered to not be a great matchup in the Reinhardt. But we'll
Yeah.
see.
That big shield takes up all of the beam. That beam only does like 95 damage per second at like max charge. So it's
Yeah,
a lot of
but-
seconds that you are just looking at a shield.
Yeah, but it does burn down pretty quick if you're at max charge. But the problem is that if you can't get up to max charge, then it gets really hard to really do anything about that shield. It also becomes a mind game. It also becomes a mind game on the Reinhardt as far as Fire Strike goes, because Fire Strike does build a lot of charge for Zarya.
Yeah.
It looks
I'm
like
kind of interested about this
going
Montreal
for-
comp.
interesting rotation. Here comes the Sim TPs. We love to see this.
Dead Inside on that sim. No
No
longer on the
speed though,
Sombra.
so no speed though. So Montreal's gonna have to drop a lot, or the majority of Montreal is gonna have to drop.
Booger Bear just charges in. Jesus.
Oh, and
this
Big Green
support
goes in a
line.
little bit too deep on the Brig. Guna does pick off. That's a Brig for Brig trade here, though. We're looking a little low. They're able to take out Marked Up, though. And Montreal's going to look for a push here. They trade DPSs. Sombra takes out Dill.
Saucepan kills.
Or Saucepan takes out Dill. Whoops.
The Brig is back,
Oh, but that Dead Inside Sim Beam is fully charged and tearing through health bars here.
they should get the. Oh, no one can.
Oh, are they gonna
They do
touch
get
though?
touched.
Yes, they are. Marked Up, able to get a touch. Booger Bear falls, and it's gonna be looking tough as far as Montreal doing anything else here. But they did get 2 ticks, so not the worst. Definitely not the worst outcome for them here.
Marked
There's
up
also a lot
has
of
built a
alt
barrage.
buildups. Yep. Big Green opting to switch off the Brig to the Juno though, so it is gonna reset the ult charge.
I mean, if I'm playing Ryan and my support line picks Zen Brig, I'm swapping off Ryan. You cannot make me. What is going on?
And here comes Booger Bear on another flank charge, not able to get anybody, but is going to be applying a lot of pressure, and that's going to be the tick.
God, they just TP someone high ground, just get Guna on that high ground for that off angle, and just destroy.
Start rolling. That's the King's Row rotations are strong. It looks like Montreal is taking full advantage of that Symmetra.
I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, this is a little bit.
Okay,
kinda
Booger
ugly.
Bear, where are you?
Yeah, Booger Bear is like kind of in there. We have double beam. I only really realize now, but we do have double beam on the side of Montreal, which is kind of crazy work. So we have a lot of people fighting up top.
Booger Bear just chooses to charge in and is gonna actually feed on this.
Whoa!
Gets 2 downs. Can they?
Gets 3, but not really anybody there to follow up. Peachcrit falling low, but has a bubble to back up with.
Yeah. Nashville could have
And
invested in ult, but they just choose not to.
yeah,
And
they
they're
just
gonna have 5.
I don't. Yeah, they definitely did not need to ulti there. I'm not. I get. Oh, that was an ult and swap from Booger Bear. He wanted the swap and didn't want to waste the ultimate. So he said, "I'm just gonna pop this."
That's the post-mortem. We probably know what's gonna... Oh! Saucepan is getting ran at.
Oh, but that's a big grab! Oh,
I don't...
The Trank coming out really, really late from Dylan is not able to save anybody. And Marked Up comes in with the barrage, and
With the barrage.
that's a Season 6 Houston Classic, that grab barrage. So Marked Up definitely feeling good after that one.
I mean, I just like... I don't like either of those ults. Like, the trance was late, and then the barrage was like... You can definitely save barrage in like that 3v5, because they're in a tight... What is going on?
Oh, there's a they traded with each other, Dead Inside and Saucepan.
Hitscan trade in what year?
This is...
It's a weird rotation for a
Booger Bear-
weird matchup for a...
Booger Bear drops. Oh, this could be a pretty big... The freeze does get the Zarya, and the Zarya's gonna fall.
Yeah, Peachcrit just gets looked at by Booger Bear.
Marked Up does get a pick on the big green, so that does leave Montreal without their big support numbers for a while. Saucepan ripping the high noon, but Dill's gonna live on 4 health.
Ripping the high noon in a 4v3 when you're down 1 person. That is... And there's a ram in your face. If I see a ram in my face, I am not popping that high noon. I am backing up, I am waiting, I am taking my time. I'm practically scrolling Instagram. But Juno ult
Here comes the Juno ult. It looks like Booger Bear is content with just backing up. Guna, however, is not, and it kind of gets stuck behind there. Not really much you can do. Saucepan onto the Bastion. Tracer Racer is going to take out Dead Inside, and I think Montreal, the best thing for Montreal here is just get out. Just leave and regroup here. Oh, but Dill's going to fall. That's really late.
Yeah. I don't think touching is a worry. They have plenty of time. They have 40 seconds.
True.
It's more like ults. They have practically only Ramel and Trance into Barrage, into Rally. Yeah.
Trank is up. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and use it to engage here, but Guna falls early. They do have... Oh, Dill falls.
Keep Peach up. Keep Peach up.
There's a lot of ultis coming up on the side of Montreal, though.
Oh my god.
And Booger Bear falling really low, but he has to back up into the tractor beam. But Peach Crisp does fall. And so does everybody else pretty much on Nashville. And then he tries to hero barrage, but it's not going to be enough. And Montreal is going to fight. Montreal's going to keep fighting.
At the start of the fight and just waited until the last second. Unfortunate. Interesting Bastion swap.
I think it's...
More pressure on the Ram. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but he has that perk. He has the Saucepan has the Bastion perk that turns the artillery shots
into the rockets.
Into the bomb things, yeah, into the rockets, and that's gonna take out Dead Inside, and he's also gonna find a kill on a Dill, and Guna's in there on the Venture, falls the Tracer Racer.
Stop. Guna was in the upper area, like almost where Marked Up was now. Look in the window, and tried jumping just for like some poke or find something, and Tracer Racer just hits them with a whip shot and puts them in the ground.
Oh, that's a big, yeah. That's how you use Trank. That's how you use Trank there, Dill. Attaboy. Really good trank from Dill coming out, but then Deadside's gonna find Piper. Deadside's gonna find Tracer Racer.
Finds two.
Marked Up is gonna take out Dill, but
Bugger Bear run really low there. And it's just Saucepan and Marked Up.
ooh. I don't think Deadside was expecting that much burst damage, but that's that perk.
Oh no.
Booger Bear pushing in, just gonna try and stall for as much time as possible here. Marked Up is gonna take out Guna.
And I think Nashville.
Oh, and Booger Bear goes off the map from Marked Up, and that's gonna be round 1. A very solid push for Montreal, though. That could have ended way earlier. So I think if you're Montreal, you'll take that. So as far as round 2 goes, we could see the Reinhardt come back out. I'm not really expecting it,
I don't
though.
think we're gonna see it. Peach Crisp has not shown Reinhardt. Played the entirety of last round on Zarya. Or no, had an Orisa swap towards the end. So I think Ryan is kind of off the board, at least the Ryan mirror. And we even see Booger Bear locking Ram.
Booger Bear back onto the Ram, yep.
This double turn.
Inside back onto the... Yeah, that we have Sim Torb. I hate to see this, but, you know, it is what it is.
Big green on the Mercy.
We have Big green on Mercy. I believe that's definitely a character that he is known to pull out sometimes. Peach Crisp on the Mauga, a gun in each hand. Saucepan sticking on the Bastion. Piper on the Juno. Tracer Racer on the Moira.
Yeah, Nashville's comp just screams, we're going to pressure Booger Bear. We're going to look at this Rhine. Look at this enemy tank. It's not even Rhine. We don't care. We're looking at Ram.
Yeah, Booger Bear is going to be under a lot of pressure and a lot of trouble here. Still already falling low.
Yeah, a lot of poke from that far of Marked Up.
Still falling low, and he falls. And now that's only Mercy heals, and Nashville's going to take this opportunity to push in as hard as they can. Yeah, Booger Bear falling low almost immediately, and you can only block for so long.
Yep.
And that's going to be a really quick .1 for Nashville.
Like I said that they had a lot of pressure, but I mean those Marked Up rockets, they find one kind of out of position, or at least
they found the main heals on that team. The main amount of heals coming out, and Booger Bear swapping onto the Orisa here. So digging even further into the hero pool. Dead Inside on the Echo. Well, Peach Crisp in a little bit of trouble here though. Is going to get shout up though, so they are going to live another day.
Did that sleep hit? Did that sleep hit Marked Up? Ooh, Saucepan.
It might have. Ooh, Saucepan is going to fall, yeah. Oh, that's a big purple from Dill, but nobody's really going to be able to follow up on it.
This is going to be such a tough choke to break.
Yeah, with Echo Torbjorn, that's a lot of crap. And Tracer Racer, ooh, barely able to get out. They were in.
Tracer Racer on the Moira has built up.
Oh, that's a huge spear from Booger Bear.
Did it shut down the
shuts down that call? Yeah.
Molten Core comes out.
Booger Bear does end up falling though, but here comes the Torb ulti. Oh, and but they are gonna find.
Nashville is
so despite the great and Dill gets stomped. Despite the great spear, unable to really do much with it. But that does take
really only
Moira ult off the table.
Yeah, but it's one ult for one ult, and I'm Tracer Racers because it got knocked out so early in that fight. It's gonna be up faster than Guna's Molten Core. But I mean, it's Mauga, Bastion, Mauga.
They do have their
Barrage.
own support ults though on the side of Montreal.
What is that?
That has to be a misclick.
Peach Crisp. Unfortunate.
That's just unfortunate.
Nano comes out. Oh no.
Oh, but the Saucepan ulti gonna take out Dead Inside.
Guna dies.
And it looks like Nashville is gonna take this out anyway, despite the botched Mauga ult.
Yeah, and like I said, Guna only at 25%. It was a kind of fast fight, lots of ults, but Tracer Racer 85% to this Moira ult, just churning it out.
This is going to be a very tall task for Montreal. They have 5 minutes to hold here.
Yeah, and it's not even like there's no overtime.
Yep,
It's
they have to
just-
lock. They have to lock in here. They have to lock it down.
on the slope. And double support out comes out
And
fast.
here, yep.
Guna tank.
Yeah, they're just hitting Q. They're holding forward. They said we want this over now. We don't want any possibility of a hold here.
We ask for not a 3-0, and we get not a 3-0. 2-1.
That's facts.
2-1 Nashville, Montreal, but Nashville does get a map.
I mean, Nashville was mashing, so Nashville isn't, Nashville definitely isn't too far of a cry. However, as they are saying in the chat, EMP stock is rising. EMP stock is spiking, perhaps. We are probably going to be seeing Dead Inside back under the Sombra here for this next map. But, like I said at the beginning of this match, Nashville needed a win, needed to try and reset that momentum, and this is where it starts, getting that first game.
Yeah, they got that. Maybe they walk in, or maybe their mental just shatters with Coliseo on the board.
We will see.
Oh my, yeah, no, Sombra is definitely good on Coliseo. There's so many just like back alleyways, pillars, just anything, high grounds to just run around and taunt the entire enemy team of Nashville.
I'm curious to see what Nashville decides to ban here, though. Because they've already banned their Sombra.
Maybe they banned Torb.
That's
Torb or
possible.
Ram. Maybe a Ram ban. I'm actually.
I was thinking the Ram was probably. That's probably my bet. As for who's gonna get banned here, they've banned. Who have they banned? They've banned Sombra. They've banned Juno
Kiri.
And they've banned Kiri. Yeah.
Dill is saying.
Dill is not. That's no.
Oh.
Neither of those two players are in. Yeah, we're getting a Dill for Dave swap here.
Might have been they were spectating the wrong teams, but.
Oh yeah, that actually could be it.
We have to wait for Heroes bans.
Time in Hands Dead Inside has held EMP for 3 maps. It's bound to pop.
Torb ban.
Oh, and the Torb ban does come out.
Torb ban.
Now we'll see who, because there has been a. I forgot that the Torb came out from Yakuna not locked in Torb jail anymore. I'm curious to see who Montreal bans here. They can't ban another DPS, so they have to ban either a tank or support here.
Maybe you just go wild and you say like Junker Queen. Just something that your
Junker
tank
Queen
Bear doesn't play, but you've seen
maybe
Peach
banning
Grips on the
yeah.
Or Junker Queen, Zarya, Mauga, if they're gonna run that Bastion.
I'm just gonna ban Brig though.
Brig,
that's interesting. Really? That's not what I expected, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't mind it though. I don't hate that ban.
Both teams did roll out on the Brig mirror last map, and I didn't actually have time to mention it, but it just seemed wrong. Like I didn't like either. Tracer Racer saying that they're getting targeted banned, even though I don't know. I wasn't impressed by the Brig play across the board.
Honestly, the Brig was kind of just there. I think in theory it could have worked, but Neither side really got it going.
Yeah,
Tracer Racer did have some solid plays on the Brig, though. I won't lie. They had a couple of poops, but I think I like their Moira a little bit better. There at least is specifically.
Yeah. Especially because that Moira
it might have been different on this map, but
especially because that Moira was in that Malga comp where it was the run it down comp. It was we're just gonna have a lot of heals, we're gonna have a lot of damage, and we're just gonna run it down at your team.
Booger Bear saying it's not responding to Tracer Racer saying it's nothing personal. I just want to end my brains out. That's my tank player. That's my Montreal GM Booger Bear. Let's go, baby.
I like Ram into Brig. I don't know. I think that Brig is kind of a non-factor. It's like just a slightly worse like Rhine matchup where there's a lot of melee damage coming towards the Brig and she just can't out-inspire it. So I don't really know what Booger Bear is on about. Like if Booger Bear were playing
band here, that takes out a lot of damage.
Yeah. Although I do think that if Nashville
and there it is.
Pick up the...
I was gonna say
sorry.
Booger Bear saying wants to int his brains out. The Wrecking Ball was definitely the pick I expected.
I was not told about this. No one told me about this.
This guy has a Wrecking Ball, yep.
This guy has a Wrecking Ball. We do
see... side back onto the Sombra as predicted. Tracer Racer onto the Lucio.
Yeah.
So, speed on both ends. Like to see that. Not really too important for the Wrecking Ball, but for everybody else. Booger Bear already making his way to the back line. Definitely.
Oh no. Tracer Racer gets hacked. Marked up gets... Holy cow, I've never seen someone slide like that.
It looks like Nashville's going to take the first little bit here, but Crisp was discorded and felt pretty low, but able to get that off. Oh, pipes are falling low. Forced to burn Suzu here. So there's no Suzu for any potential hacks. Guna takes out Saucepan. Oh, Booger Bear gets stuck on a wall. Marked up takes out Dill. Sombra looking low so far, though. And Booger Bear is just going to fall here.
There's no room to color cast in this. There's no room to color cast in this matchup. Like it's such a very split, although the first fight kind of... Saucepan pulling out the counter Sombra.
I expected it. I think that's an expected pick here, just to get rid of that annoyance, and as expected. The two Sombras both went for the exact same health pack at the same time, and Dead Inside wins the race. Booger Bear onto the Ramatra for the mirror now. Oh, Dead Inside taking out Saucepan in the Sombra duel. Booger Bear is falling low, though. It's a little bit scary.
Saucepan did absolutely get collapsed on by at least the Juno of Big Green.
And it looks like it's just going to be a little bit of cleanup here for on the side of Montreal.
Someone help Piper.
However, Saucepan does come back and is going to get a little bit of support. Marked up with a huge ulti.
Huge barrage.
And just as I say that, they flip the fight. Marked up killing 4.
You were talking about momentum, and Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Nashville's taking that in stride.
Strong.
And Marked up showing up on the far for sure. Took him a little bit to get hot. Had the target ban map 1, but he's here to play now.
Yeah. Tracer Racer just out duels the
Tracer
DPS.
Racer just yo. That was certainly something that just happened. An unfortunate death on the side of Dead Inside, and Dill swapping off the Zen onto the Ana. Oh, and that's a Dead Inside really wanted that down. Tracer Racer picking off too, though. We're back to even, yep. Peach Cliff is gonna fall really low though.
You know what Peach could have done? Peach could have absolutely rammed there. Like
I agree.
it's like sure, yes, you don't like you don't stagger. You die pretty much on cart, and cart has a long way to run, but it was a 3v3. They could have absolutely like turned it just to try and get more progress.
However, I don't mind the death there because that allows them to push up and possibly stop them even before midway.
Yeah. EMP.
And that's a big EMP coming out from Saucepan. That's gonna get everybody.
Kitsune.
Yeah.
Kitsune was a bit. You really just want an EMP ram or
But
EMP Kitsune.
I think the plan was EMP Kitsune. I don't think they quite expected that that EMP to work as well as it did, so I don't mind it. Ooh, Peach Crisp falling really low. Suzu is forced out here. And Saucepan is going to fall early. Slept and Peach Crisp gets hacked as well. Now purple, they're just throwing everything. Suzu back out again. Just on cooldown.
Aggressive
but now
beat.
Peach Crisp is in the back line with that beat. And is going to get
TP.
both supports. Yep.
Support line
Down goes
finally
Big Green.
cleaned up. This might be a very fast map. Bob coming out.
Oh, but here comes Bobbert. Oh, but Bobbert gets hacked. No, not Bobbert.
I mean, yeah, of course. This is so fast, and Marked Up is just waiting with this barrage.
Oh, but here comes the Nano Ram, and that's going to be really scary. They're just going to have to kite.
Yeah, maybe not. I lied.
So a bit of a desperation Nano Ram ult there. Just needed to get something going, and they got it, but now they need to win another fight here.
Piper should get spawned before Cart is flipped, but Cart is going to get flipped.
And Denside is going to fall
maybe
early.
Not. Maybe not. Yeah.
They're going to try and run up here. Yep, nope, they're not going to get it past the midway. And Booger Bear in a lot of trouble here, but Peach Crisp does get slapped. Big Green's going to fall early.
Yeah.
Oh, Saucepan does get taken out by Denside, though. Oh, but here comes another huge barrage from Marked Up. And it seems like whenever Montreal has something going, Marked Up is just there with the barrage to clean up.
And it's... Nashville has the ult advantage. They have 3 ults, EMP, Annihilation, and Kitsune Rush.
Oh, and Denside gets taken out with the conch. Oh, and here comes 2 Kitsune Rushes the exact same time.
Simultaneous, but...
Marked Up is in. There's a ulti from Peach Crisp as well.
Point just
and
gets
that's
capped.
Gonna be it.
Damn, we're going all the way to map 5. I did not expect this.
All of a sudden we're at match point. Nashville taking that Coliseo very convincingly.
That was so fast.
And we're at 2-2 now. Reverse sweep
with that kid in the Discord.
A huge possibility now. That was a big EMP. But Nashville showing we're still here. We still got some fight. We're here to play. This game is not over by a long shot.
Nashville's just like transformed. They've actually just like taken that next level stuff. Like Peach Crisp showing up on the Ram, contended with Booger Bear, maybe even surpassed Booger Bear. Saucepan on the Sombra, contended with Dead Inside, maybe even surpassed Dead Inside. And Tracer Racer on this Lucio actually taking 1v1s, basically being the backline. Being the backline that doesn't need peel.
Yeah,
good stuff from Nashville.
That was rough. I think Montreal kind of just got rushed down and didn't have the reaction. They really didn't really feel like they could do much.
I mean, how much do we need to say that might have been off of the Torb ban? Because Torb is very good at catching that aggression and like pressuring it back.
It's entirely possible. I can definitely see that. Making a
Okay.
roster move, it would appear.
Roster move. Looks like Guna's going over to the support, and Dill is on the DPS.
See, this is the roster I expected to see from Montreal in the first place.
Really?
I expect to see Guna on the support, Dill on the DPS, but...
Huh. Well, I mean, it's something completely different that I honestly have no idea how it's going to turn out for them. We are going into the map
I think
pick.
they saw they needed to make a change. Whatever they were doing clearly was not working anymore. So I like this. I like this swap.
Oh, and we see Route 66 coming out as the map pick, I think.
And we've got a bio break.
No one, team bio break. Map 5, you get 5 minutes.
And Nashville does get to ban first. So I'm curious to see which band comes out. I don't think. I'm not sure if Ramatra is going to be a huge threat on this map, but we could see, because this is like, I don't know. I don't know much about Peach Crisp, so I don't know. I've seen them here, but I don't know if they have any dive tanks in their arsenal. But also, it could just be the team decides to stick with whatever's been working, regardless of the map, which I can respect.
Yeah, there's just so much unknown with this last map, because I mean, there's no more target DPS bans for the side of Nashville.
Correct. Unless they know who Dill's gonna play.
Yeah, that is very fair.
Which they could have some insider info that we don't have, so.
I'd maybe expect Dill on a hit scan like Ash or
that's what I was thinking.
Sojourn.
I'm pretty sure Dill plays a decent bit of Ash.
That seemed like a little bit of a gap in Gunna's hero pool. Like, yes, Torb was banned, and that is one of the things we're going to be seeing throughout this season of UR Overwatch. But like, what do you do when your one trick hero is banned? Like, do you just do the next closest thing? Do you get subbed out? Or no, wait, does roster lock come in before?
Roster lock happens after map pick,
So roster lock happens before hero bans. So
correct.
You can't Weaver ban?
Oh yeah, Guna is definitely
Guna's a Weaver player?
Yeah. So that is not a surprise at all.
The things I do not know. The things that I do not know cannot hurt me. If I had a team and someone banned Lifeweaver against me, I think I would question everything. I think I'd quit. I think I would give up on Overwatch. I think I would log off. I think I wouldn't touch a computer for 5 years.
Now I'm curious to see which band comes out. Which band comes out on the side of Nashville?
Montreal
bans not Sombra. Nashville. I meant Montreal.
Montreal
bans Sombra.
Interesting. Did they really fear Saucepan that much?
It's possible. That's entirely possible.
If you're Saucepan, you have to be feeling good after that.
It also could be to let Booger Bear play the Wrecking Ball.
Play the Wrecking Ball, true.
I definitely I definitely can see that happening, especially on
In
this
my
map. Because I
defense,
know
it
Wrecking Ball's
wasn't
like this.
banned for the target ban.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah, okay,
I don't
buddy.
believe that for a second.
I don't.
Initiating match.
This Life Weaver ban is really making me question a lot. Like,
Because I'm not sure why else you'd ban Lifeweaver aside from a target ban.
yeah, like it
'Cause
has to be on Guna.
You definitely know Guna plays Lifeweaver. Why else would you ban
Ready.
Guna
Lifeweaver
on the
and
break.
Saucepan on the Ash, Booger Bear on the Freak on the Hazard, Dead Inside sticking on the Echo that we saw at Kings Row, Dill on Soldier, Guna,
Forgot we
Brig,
saw
and
that.
Big Green on Juno. Tracer Racer on the Alari, which is new, as well as the Sigma. That's also a new pick that we haven't seen yet.
I'm liking this poke comp from the side of Nashville.
I am also a big fan of this poke comp. This is a very, very solid poke comp.
They're starting on defense, and they're just gonna kind of sit on the gas station and
Big
not
Earls.
pay their taxes.
Shout out to Big Earl. It's my goat.
Escort the payload.
Still on the soldier, picking off Bengals.
And Booger Bear looking for somewhere to dive in, but not really able to find much. He burns wall here, so that's definitely going to slow the game plan down. But yeah, it looks like Nashville is just content to sit up on Big Earls here. Peach Crip is going to drop down to get that to stop that cart, but
Like yes, Guna got the Lifeweaver bans, but what is this Brig supposed to do in this comp? Like, I'd rather have a Mercy. I'd rather have a rest in peace Dill.
they honestly might have been not been expecting this just like super hard poke comp to come out from Nashville.
Yeah, that's fair.
However, they are sticking on the Brig, and Booger Bear switching off to the Reinhardt for that Sigma. Definitely not surprised with that one.
We're really gonna see a Montreal implosion.
It's possible. And Booger Bear automatically going for that flank pin, but nobody
Someone
there,
killed
nobody
Big Green.
home. Tracer
And they
Racer
get
falls.
Tracers?
And now that gives the Reinhardt free range to just push up into Big Earls. Marked up is super low as well.
What?
And now just gonna swing on this Sigma, and that Sigma's gonna fall. And Booger Bear's really far up. This is gonna be
Doors haven't even opened. They haven't even capped first point. But yeah,
there's first point. There we go.
It's all good. Some ults are starting
So
to come online.
Good recovery from
Barrage.
Montreal.
Barrage
The immediate
and
ram
Captain's
swap
on first.
onto yep. The immediate swap on the ram on the side of Nashville here. Still falling low, but does get his ulti. We do have a lot of ultimates coming up. However, that Sig ult did get reset off of the swap to ram, so
Booger Bear, where are you
Booger
going?
Bear on him. He's going for a
Tracer
flank. This is
Racer,
what he's
thanks,
been
God.
doing this.
Engage.
Copy.
He loves this. Inside copying the Ash.
This visor's gotta go big.
Big gameplay coming out here. Dill with a big
got
visor,
to-
dead inside getting the big pick on the Tracer Racer.
Didn't even get the flying woman shooting at him. That dead inside had to do the work for them. And they have Shatter, they have double support ult on the side of Montreal.
Well, you know, Booger Bear could just sit down here and wait for them to come up, but it looks like he's not gonna. He's deciding against that. However, it looks like he is waiting for a drop of some sort. Here comes Bobbert.
Bob gets one,
Here's
even though it's an
Saucepan. Bob,
unfortunate
yep.
position. Do they know about
Honestly,
Big
I think
Green?
that's not bad. That has full sightline of the cart.
Yeah.
That's gonna force Montreal to retreat.
Just 2 ults from the side of Nashville. Against, what, 3? Or no, it was only 2-2.
Yeah, it was only 2 on the
double
side
support ult
of
versus
Montreal.
Bob Juno.
And we have... Was he on Juno? Was he on Juno before?
I'm
I don't
pretty
think
sure.
Big Green... Oh, and here comes another flank, but it's gonna get booped and shut down completely.
Flank and scatter,
Oy!
catch.
Aye. But the Trace Racer is gonna fall. It's looking like it's gonna be a fight win for Montreal if they can take care of this tank. And Echo, definitely a known tank buster. Gets him down low. And that's gonna be second point for Montreal.
Cast swap coming out from Saucepan.
I don't mind
Likely
it. It helps deal
targeting
with the,
that
it helps deal
Echo.
with the yeah, it helps deal with the Echo really well. Dilla's gonna fall low.
What were they on before? Ash?
Yes.
Yes, they were, because the Bob. But
Yep. Both teams
Inside
kinda just
does have
poking
this
each other out
copy.
here. Oh, Peach Crisp in a load of danger though.
Peach Crisp
Barely,
opts to-
barely able to get out. We do have a Ramatra copy on the side of Dead Inside. It
cleanup
looks like it's
is
just going to get
away at
mostly
Montreal.
neutralized here. But
I'm pretty
everybody else is fallen, so...
I'm pretty sure like Marked Up has the perk that makes your concussive blast inverted, and they actually died
He does.
because of it. Instead of running, they went in.
Deal with another visor here. Here comes the ultimate from Peach Crisp, though. Ooh, that's a
I'm
bit of a
fine
late
with that
beat.
beat. I'm
I don't
fine.
hate it, though.
Rather fine. Dude.
But if Montreal just needs
No,
to, needs
no,
to
no, no,
reset
no.
here.
Please, no. Please. Okay, thank. No. Okay, it's just the Juno. Juno's actually there. Thank God they don't fucking lose that. The Echo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Echo is going to fall behind, but that's okay. There's still a minute 35 left. So they still have time to reset and get another push here. They have Shatter coming up. They probably are going to want to go in with this Juno ulti. Saucepan has High Noon to Zone, Piped Her almost coming up on their own Juno ult. And Marked Up also coming really close. And here comes the opposite Juno ult. Oh, possibly a really big Shatter from Booger Bear here. Marked Up looking really low, but he's gonna get a huge. Ooh.
3v3.
It's just Dylan Big Green versus Peach Crisp Fish Racer and Piped Her, and it's not to be here. They did get out. They did get out 2 ultis on the side of Nashville, and they still have Echo copy coming back up.
Yeah. This High Noon just needs to zone them completely. They need to get so much value out of this because they have nothing close. Like Peach just needs to farm, but not even.
Oh,
That's
Dead Inside's gonna
big.
fall really early. Dead Inside's gonna get scoped out. That's a huge pick.
Montreal can just chill, unless Dill dies.
Oh, here comes a High Noon from
Mike High
Saucepan.
Noon
It's gonna
gets
take out Big Green. Gonna take out both supports.
Dude.
And that's gonna make things really hard for Montreal here with only 10 seconds about.
And they have to go in without their support
They
line.
just have to go. They do get a Lucio on from the Echo.
Copy for the
Oh,
support
but he's
line.
not gonna be able to build up a beat in time to be able to really save anybody.
But the support line is back.
Dead Inside taking out Marked Up.
Peaches.
That's
you need to
definitely
go
a start.
now. Yep, there it is.
And here comes Peach Crisp with the ulti, and it looks like that's gonna do it here.
Nice. Good annihilation. Booger Bear on the ball contest. We haven't actually seen the ball. You know,
Down it
that
goes.
was something that you said earlier at the start of this map, that Booger Bear was going to play the ball because they did ban out Sombra, but we didn't see it at all
Yeah, they didn't
until
really
that
see it much.
last.
Yeah, didn't see it until he decided
Besides
until
the
he needed
swapping.
to touch.
Initiating match.
Okay, I haven't played comp at all since the patch. How do perks work in between rounds? Do they keep them? Do they get reset because you're selecting heroes?
So I believe on hybrid they reset. I'm not 100% sure about on escort, but I would assume
I'd
that it's the
assume-
same. They don't
yeah,
reset
that's-
between they don't reset between maps on
King the Hill.
yeah,
Yeah.
on control point. And it looks like they do reset because I'm not seeing any perks on the side of anybody, so yep.
Yeah, marked up would be showing shields on their health because I'm pretty sure they take that over the other one. Trying to remember what the other one is, and it's just not coming to me.
Weather report. Lots of sun.
What is the other first one?
But this is match point. There will be no more rounds after this. Montreal has to hold strong here.
Yep. And it's not a full cap, so there's no overtime.
Yep.
Nashville just needs to.
So we don't really have
Push
much of
most of the
a.
way.
We have Saucepan on the May, Tracer Racer on the Moira. Those are the only swaps. It looks like Dill on the Torbjorn. Everything
Yeah,
else is the
Guna's-
same though.
Guna's frothing at the mouth seeing Torb being played, and Beach has opted to play Malga. I did like it on,
Oh, Malga can just get burned
on
here.
King's Row.
Oh, but
No.
not quite gonna get it. Gonna pop that shout just in time.
Oh, Booger Bear's just getting looked at so hard, and yeah.
And Dead Inside just looking for these picks, gets them super low, and but at the end of the day isn't able to really finish them off, and that's tough.
Yeah, I like
Clean,
this comp on King's
relatively
Row.
clean. Yep, relatively clean
I-
first fight win.
I like it now. What'd they do? They had the Bastion. They had Bastion Farah, but Saucepan has opted to
Yes.
play the May. And, I mean, Tracer Racer's just farming up Coalescence. That's going to be the first ult on the board. Although,
Oh, and Booger Bear falls so fast. His health bar just
Yeah.
got deleted. And that's going to make things really hard as
And
far as,
there's no
as far as the
contest.
touch goes.
There's no
yeah, they're just
contest.
not going to touch. They just have to back up. Without their
they should
tank,
be
it
able
just
to
makes
get
things
these
so hard.
runaways.
Looks like Booger Bear's thinking about a swap here.
Guna, yeah, Guna
On to
goes
the
down.
Sigma. Guna falls. Dill falls. Dead Inside. Looking like he's going to fall too.
Awkward
Yep,
trade.
Big Green.
I don't think
Oh,
Peach
wow,
knew
wait, they
that
actually did get
they were
Peach, Chris.
getting- Peach didn't know that they were getting Echo Beam from behind.
Your pain will be endless.
Big Green is able to get out, though. It's looked like he's going for a swap. Onto the Ana.
I mean, it's anti-nade.
Yep. And with no Kiriko on the side, there's no cleansing it either.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Echo Copy comes out.
Echo Copy now
Really
going to start the
early.
fight off.
And they pop it before Cage comes online. Ooh, Gunna
Oh.
ends. Good
Oh,
Cage!
here comes the Cage.
Yes,
Backtrack
Peach!
3. Definitely making up for that that misfire Cage on
King's Row,
Kings.
yeah.
With a big
It's-
3-man Cage to clean up there.
And we only saw
Nashville looking
Coalescence and
good on-
Cage.
Yeah, Nashville looking really, really good on the side of Ultimates. Meanwhile, Nashville's ult econ is in tatters.
The bank is dry. The government is corrupt.
Yeah.
Mirror
It's
the
not looking
Mauga. No, I think the
yeah,
sig
maybe.
pick. The sig pick is really good to the Mauga, especially with that one perk that makes the eat gravitic grasp, I think, or something. Recharges accretion, the rock.
It
Because you
also
just
is
have
really
more
good,
stuns.
especially on this third point, because of these super long sight lines. You can get a lot of poke in here. Ooh.
Saucepan gets rocked, but aggressive.
Oh, and the Blizzard gets eaten.
Blizzard
Down
gets
goes Peach Crisp.
eaten right into eat.
And honestly, this is where Montreal wants to be.
Yeah.
As far as
Yeah,
because their
inside is-
ulticon is now all of a sudden looking insanely good.
Yeah, they
And
have 4, nearly
This is how you
5.
start a 4-minute. This is how you start a 4-minute hold.
Nashville just needs to go in and like pop 1, maybe like Coalescence, maybe a responsive Juno ult, and just hope they get out 2 or even 3 ults. And there's 2.
Oh, but
There's 3.
that's 3 ults on the side of Montreal, and they're just pressing Q here. Oh, and there's a nano too. Wait, they just pressed every single ultimate on the side of Montreal.
Oh my god. And they're
Are they
still
even- And they're still. It's the fight is still up for grabs. Oh, Peach Crisp falls though, and that's probably not the case anymore.
But that was practically a 1 fight. You have 3 minutes and you got 5 ults out of
They burn
teammate,
5
your
ulties
enemies.
and Nashville coming up on Cage and another Rocket Barrage. Inside going on a little bit of a flank here. He's gonna get Tracer Racer.
That's value.
He's gonna get 2 here,
Gets 2? Weird.
and that's gonna force Nashville to back up and waste a little bit more time. He is gonna fall the pipe her, however, but 2 for 1. We'll take that every day of the week if we're Montreal.
Yeah, this Ashe from Dill on the high ground, probably the reason why they got subbed in. Needs to put in work.
Oh, he needs to try and find a
doesn't.
way out though, but he gets stuck.
High noon. High noon.
And Saucepan
High
coming
noon.
in
Saucepan. Doesn't even have high noon.
Saucepan
Doesn't need it.
Looking for High Noon.
Just looking to click
Has
heads.
it here, and they're just gonna try and burn ultis. They're pushing for the win here.
Good
Is
barrage
it possible? Is the reverse sweep happening? Peach
Oh my
Crisp has
God.
Cage. They're not gonna be able to push through, and Nashville's completes the reverse
Oh
sweep.
my
Get your brooms out,
God.
fellas.
Good
The
job,
reverse
Nashville.
sweep from Nashville.
Pulling that completely from behind. Went down first map. Lost Li Zhang, lost Saravasa, and then 3 in a row. Kings Row, Coliseo, Route 66. Actually incredible to see it.
And I think a big part of it was Tracer Racer getting swapped in,
Yeah.
putting in a lot of work there. And you have to feel for Montreal though; they felt like they had that in the bag,
I would have thought
and then
I
it
had that in the
kind
bag
of
in
just
their
slipped away
shoes.
from them.
And
Nashville coming in clutch.
yeah, we asked for not a 3-0, and we get 5
We get them at
maps.
5. So, you know what? That's we'll take
Incredible.
that.
Yeah, this has
And we
been.
did get a Lucio play as well. Yep.
We got that Lucio was incredible from the side of Nashville with Tracer Racer.
Yeah, that was some big plays coming out from Tracer Racer. Big plays coming out from Nashville just in general.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
that's gonna
still
do it
can't
for us.
believe we saw
yeah.
Saucepan
Reverse sweep.
reverse
Saucepan coming in clutch.
Sombra.
Yeah, that was crazy. Coming in, matched the Sombra and played it really, really well. That's gonna be it for us. This has been Storm and my co-caster.
Area, Juno Slutch G. I have like 10 names, but
And-
only 5 names really matter tonight. Actually,
And,
6 names.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yep.
We'll be back soon, I'm sure. Bye bye.
You are season 7, week 2 is starting soon. Probably
Yep.
game Wednesday, game Thursday, game Friday, something like that. We'll see what the schedule is.
And I'm on a bye, baby. Let's go.
What? What did you say? Cool. Oh, we might have a game tomorrow. How lovely.